Hi, welcome to this session. Today we will discuss about the AND logic gate, which is important for GATE, IAS and other technical competitive exam. First of all, the AND gate can be represented as like this symbol. This is the AND gate. This is the input A, this is the input B, the output Y equal to A dot B. This is the representation. The truth table for AND gate is A, B, then Y, then 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. The output for the AND gate 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0 and 1, 1, 1. Now for switch model of AND gate, switch model of AND gate is like this. This one A switch, this one B switch, this is the output. Here two switch connected A and B in series, that perform, that also verify the truth table, that was whenever A 0 B 0 means open circuit, A open B open switch, then there will be no current flow through, the output will be 0 current. Similarly, when A is open circuit, B is closed circuit, there will be no current in the output, so output will be 0. Whenever the A input is 1, B is 0 means open circuit, the output is also 0 because there will be disconnected network. Open circuit, for both A and B are closed switch, the output will obtain, so the output will be 1. For AND gate, whenever both the input is 1, then only we get output. In other case, else the output is 0. Now we will go for diode model. Diode model of AND gate. Diode model of AND gate logic gate. Diode model, how we represent the diode model? This one A, this one the diode, this one resistor, this one the output Y. Similarly another diode, this one the B input. Now when this one VCC plus VCC, when A equal to, here we verify the input output. When A is 0, B is 0 means A0 and B0, the output will be, both the diode are forward biased, both the diode A, both the diode first diode, let's say this one D1 diode and this is a D2 diode. The D1 and D2 both are forward biased, that means they will act as a closed circuit, so output will be, the Y will be grounded, 0 means low voltage, that is Y will be grounded, so the output will be 0. For A is, let's say 0 and B 1, for A0 B1, then the diode D1 will be in forward biased and D2 will be in reverse biased. In that case also the Y terminal will be grounded through the diode D1, so the output is 0. Similarly, next case, for A equal to 1, B equal to 0. For A equal to 1, B equal to 0, that means the D1 diode will be reverse biased because the P and N side is connected to higher voltage, so the diode D1 will be reverse biased, diode D2 which is N side is connected to lower voltage. That means that D2 will be forward biased. That means Y will be grounded through diode D2. So output will be 0. Now, whenever both the input is 1, when both the input is 1, both the D1 and D2 is reverse biased. So, there will be disconnected, the Y terminal will be disconnected from the ground. So, we obtain the voltage across the Y terminal. That's why the output will be 1. Okay, now we will go for transistor model. Transistor model of diode. Transistor model of diode. TTL, transistor logic model of AND gate. Transistor model of AND gate. How we can represent the transistor model of AND gate? Now watch. This is a NPN transistor. This is a NPN transistor connected in series. This one, another. This is the NPN transistor connected in series. Then another gate. The output here. The output will be connected to. Here the output will be first stage output is given as an input to the second stage, and output will be taken from here. Now observe, this is A, this is B and Y. For 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1 output. When A equal to 0, the transistor T1, let's say this is T2, this is T3. The transistor T1 is on off condition. B transistor is also off condition. That means some output there. Off condition means the output from the first stage. The output from the first stage is high means high voltage inputted to that. Output from the first stage is given as a input to the T3 transistor, that will act as a grounded. That means the output Y terminal is grounded because T3 is in saturation region, because due to the input from the first stage. This is the stage 1. This is the stage 1. This is the stage 1, and the second is this one is the stage 2 circuit. As both T1 and T2 are in off conditions, that's why we get a output from the T1 first stage that will given as a input to the second stage. So after giving a second stage input T3, that will be in saturation region, so it will be grounded the Y terminal, collector terminal through the transistor. So the at Y we get output as 0. Next, whenever A0 and B1, A0, B1, that means a T1 transistor, A0 means T1 transistor is in off condition, and 0 B1 means the T2 transistor is in on condition, because the base terminal is given some input higher, so the T2 transistor is in on condition, but there will be no closed circuit to the collector terminal of the first stage. So there will be some output obtained from the first stage that will given to T3, that makes T3 is in saturation condition or on condition. That means the Y terminal will be grounded, so the output will be what? 0. Next, when A1 B0, input A1 means transistor T1 is on condition, B0 means transistor T2 is on off condition, That is, the first stage collector terminal of the transistor T1 is not able to be grounded because due to T2 transistor is in off condition. So there will be some voltage obtained from the first stage output that will given as a input to the T3 transistor. So the T3 transistor act as in on condition. On condition means Y terminal will be grounded through the transistor. It will bypass the makes a short circuit to the ground. So the output will be again 0. Now last condition, A equal to 1, B equal to 1. A equal to 1, B equal to 1 means both the transistor T1 and T2 in the first stage are in on condition or in saturation condition. That makes a path to the ground. So in the first stage there will be no input to the T3 transistor. The T3 transistor there is no input to the T3 transistor, so it will act as remain in the off condition. So the Y terminal could not be grounded, can't be grounded. So there will be some voltage obtained in the Y terminal. So the output will be 1. Here we can observe that from the another things that in the first stage output is a nothing but NAND gate. NAND gate means AND plus NOT gate, NAND gate. The output obtained from the first stage. The output obtained from the first stage. The output obtained from the first stage is the NAND gate output. This output is the NAND gate output. NAND gate output. NAND, then the second stage is the NOT gate, which makes the again reverse. So we in the result, as a result we get Y as a AND gate. Okay, we'll next we'll go for the theorem. AND gate theorem. AND gate theorem. When 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 1 1. This is the AND gate theorem, first theorem. Second theorem, A as a input, A, then it will give A dot 0, it will give 0, A dot 1, it will gives A dot A1, it will give 0. These are the two theorems we have to remember. Now we give how to switch format of NAND gate. AND plus NOT gate will be NAND gate. NAND gate, the switch representation of NAND gate. This is the switch representation. This is the VCC high voltage. This is the switch representation of NAND gate. This is the output Y equal to A, B bar. This is the representation of NAND gate. NAND gate is the NOT gate output of AND gate. Not output of AND gate. Okay, we will go for now two important theorem that verified by the NAND gate. Two important theorem, two properties that verify by AND gate. First theorem is commutative property. First theorem is commutative, or first property is commutative property. Second is associative property. Associative properties. First one, commutative property. Commutative property means the A dot B equal to B dot A. Then second one, associative property means A dot B dot C equal equal to a dot b dot c, that is equal to a dot b dot c, that is equal to a dot c dot b. These are the commutative. First one is the commutative property, this one the commutative property, and this one is the associative property. That these properties, both the properties verified by the AND gate. Now we will go for enable and disable input for the AND gate. Enable and disable. Enable and disable input for AND gate. Enable input means the input which makes the flow of input. Disable input means the input which doesn't gives the variation of output according to the input. Means by giving a input there will be no variation appears in the output, for then it is called disable input. If there is some variation, by varying some input we get some variation in output, for that input we called as enable input. Now we will take that one more clearly. This is the AND gate. Let's say A is the input and B is the another terminal is the control input. Y is the output. For control equal to 1 case, for control equal to 1, a dot 1 equal to a, means whatever we give as a input we get the variation in output, but next time if a dot 0, if control input is 0, that time the output is always 0. Means that whenever we give whenever we take control input as a 0, we get output always 0. That means there is no variation of output with respect to input. So this 0, this one 0, for control input 0, the AND gate behaves like a disable behavior, means there will be no variation. So for 0 is called disable input for AND gate, and one is called enable input. One is called enable input for AND gate. AND gate 0 is called disable input and 1 is called enable input.